Cherry blossoms brushed your hair. April breathed between us there. Golden light on quiet streets. Soft jazz swayed beneath our feet. When you smiled, the night grew warm, like the hush before a storm. Before a word was rising up, we found the season we called love. And I knew the moment came when the wind said your sweet name. Every breath was soft enough to become the shape of love. It was the season we called love. Soft as moonlight from above, your name danced in the evening air, and my heart was waiting there. Between your touch and all my trust, spring became the two of us. Morning came with tender rain. Still your voice ran through my veins. Every bloom along the line opened like your hand in mine. Even silence sang so clear when you moved a little near. Then I felt the whole world start, like a record in my heart. Then I knew we crossed the line, from a maybe into mine. Every breath was soft enough to become a living love. It was the season we called love. Soft as moonlight from above, your eyes shone through the evening air, and my heart was waiting there. Between your touch and all my trust, spring became the two of us. If the flowers fade away, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep that gentle spark. You still bloom inside my heart. When the years move like the tide, I will keep this spring alive. It was the season we called love. Still our moonlight from above, your name lives in the evening air, and my heart is anchored there. Between your touch and all my trust, spring remains the two of us. Morning silk fell on your face, April haze had found its place. Cherry shadows lined the street, low blue notes beneath our feet, golden dusk above the town. You looked up, the lights turned down. Before love could wear a name, spring had turned our hearts to flame. When you smiled, the room grew slow, like a chord in afterglow. In the hush between our words, I could feel my whole heart turn. This is our first spring together, soft as dusk in satin weather. Every glance becomes a sign you are blooming in my mind. If love begins with little things, you are all my spring. Morning came in silver rain, still your voice ran through my veins. Every bloom along the lane opened when you said my name. Even silence tasted sweet, like a rhythm soft and deep. Holding hands beneath the sky, we let all our seasons rise. Then I knew without a doubt what my restless heart was about. In the hush between our words, I could feel forever start. This is our first spring together, bright as light on velvet weather. Every touch becomes a sign you are blooming in my mind. If love begins with little things, you are all my spring. If the blossoms drift away, if the clouds turn silver gray, I will keep this tender view. April starts and ends with you. When the years move on in ways, you'll remain my spring. This is our first spring together, soft and slow through every weather. Every glance still shines in me, like the bloom on every tree. If love begins with little things, you are all my spring.
Morning smoke fell on your skin, soft and low like early spring. Coffee shadows filled the room, amber light around your hair. City rooftops woke below, while the sky moved dark to gold. In that slow and breathing hush, love began its morning bloom. When you smile, the room turned warm, like a note before the storm. In the hush so deep, so true, my whole night leaned into you. Morning bloom of love, rising with the sun above. In your eyes the daylight sways, like spring running through my veins. Morning bloom of love, soft as dreams we're thinking of. If this dawn is where we start, leave your fire inside my heart. Rain had kissed the window pane, still the dawn called out your name. Every little thing felt new, all the air was colored you. Curtains breathed, the breeze slipped through, like a slow baritone in blue. In that dim and quiet room, love became its deepest bloom. Then I knew without a word, you were all the light I heard. In the warmth of morning blue, every road came back to you. Morning bloom of love, rising with the sun above. In your eyes the daylight sways, like spring running through my veins. Morning bloom of love, soft as dreams we're thinking of. If this dawn is where we start, leave your fire inside my heart. If the petals fall someday, if the gold light fades away, I will keep this tender view. Every dawn still leans to you, even when the seasons part. You will burn inside my heart. Morning bloom of love, still alive when day is done. In your eyes the daylight stays, like spring woven through my veins. Morning bloom of love, soft as dreams we're thinking of. Since this dawn is where we start, leave your fire inside my heart.
silk dawn resting on your face, April drifting through the rain, cherry shadows veiled the street, blue notes gliding near our feet, city mirrors washed in gold. Time moves softer than before love knew the words to say. Spring just murmured out your name. When you turned and looked my way, silence swayed like cabaret. In that amber quiet flame, spring was wrapped around your name. When spring whispered your name, nothing stayed the same. In the breeze, in the rain, you were running through my veins. When spring whispered your name, love arrived that way. Through the bloom, through the sky, you became my sweetest light. Morning settled on the glass, silver clouds were drifting slow. Every bloom along the lane opened where your footsteps fell. Even silence learned to swing, soft as vinyl in the dark. Every breath became a sign you were moving through my heart. Then I knew without a doubt what the night was singing of. In the hush between our words, spring had ripened into love. When spring whispered your name, nothing stayed the same. In the light, in the rain, you were flowing through my veins. When spring whispered your name, love arrived that way. Through the bloom, through the sky, you became my sweetest light. If the petals drift away, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep that velvet sound of your name still floating round. Years may fade like evening wine, still your spring will stay in mine. When spring whispered your name, nothing stayed the same. In my soul, in the rain, you are running through my veins. When spring whispered your name, love still feels that way. Through the bloom, through the sky, you remain my sweetest light. Dawn came drifting through the blinds, soft as gold on quiet skin. April breathing through the room, like the day could just begin. Coffee cooling by the bed, cherry glow across the wall. Before the morning found its voice, I was already yours at all. When you turned and looked my way, time grew slow and deep and warm, like the night had given in to a softer kind of storm. When dawn fell into spring, love began to bloom in your eyes, in your smile, in the silence of the room. When dawn fell into spring, all my shadows disappeared. If this morning came with you, then I know why I am here. Window rain had left a trace, silver on the quiet glass. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to let it pass. Curtains moved in pale blue light, while the city woke below. And the closer that you came, the more my hidden heart would show. Then I knew without a word what the morning came to say. Like the light upon your face, you had chased my dark away. When dawn fell into spring, love began to bloom in your touch, in your voice, in the stillness of the room. When dawn fell into spring, all my shadows disappeared. If this morning came with you, then I know why I am here. If the blossoms fade one day, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep this tender light, like a flame that softly stays. Even when the seasons turn, you will be my first hello. When dawn fell into spring, love is living still in your eyes, in your smile, like a song I always feel. When dawn fell into spring, all my shadows disappeared. Since this morning starts with you, I know why my heart is here.
In the morning light of spring, I saw your shadow by the door. coffee smoke and quiet wind fell across the wooden floor. Golden haze around your smile made the room feel low and new. Before the day could find its voice, my heart was waking up to you. When you turned and looked my way, time moved slow and deep and clear, like the dawn had found a song it had kept for us to hear. In the morning light of spring, love was shining everywhere. In your eyes and in your voice, like a promise in the air. In the morning light of spring, you were all my heart could see. If this day begins with you, then this love belongs to me. Window rain had left a trace on the quiet glass in gold. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to leave untold. Curtains swayed in silver blue, morning hummed the dark refrain, and the closer that you came, spring was moving through my veins. Then I knew without a word what the sunlight came to prove. Every road I walked before led me to this room with you. In the morning light of spring, love was shining everywhere. In your touch and in your voice, like a promise in the air. In the morning light of spring, you were all my heart could see. If this day begins with you, then this love belongs to me. If the petals fade away, if the morning loses gold, I will keep your tender glow closer than my hands can hold. Even when the seasons turn, you Love is shining everywhere, in your eyes and in your smile, like forever in the air, in the morning light of spring. You are all my heart can see. Since this day began with you, this love stays alive in me.
Morning poured across the room, soft as silver fading blue. Coffee warmth and quiet air fell between me and you. Cherry shadows on the wall danced beneath the waking sky. Before the day could find its voice, love was shining in your eyes. When you turned and smiled at me, time grew slow and tender too. Like the dawn had waited all night long, just to rise for me and you. A spring dawn for two, painted gold in every view. In your touch, in your breath, I could feel the world made new. A spring dawn for two, soft as dreams were falling through. If this morning starts with love, then my heart begins with you. Window rain had left a trace, silver on the quiet glass. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to let it pass. Curtains swayed in pale spring light, while the city woke below. And the closer that you came, the more my hidden heart would show. Then I knew without a word what the morning came to prove. All the roads I walked before led me to this dawn with you. A spring dawn for two, painted gold in every view. In your hands, in your voice, I could feel the world made new. A spring dawn for two, soft as dreams were falling through. If this morning starts with love, then my heart begins with you. If the blossoms fade one day, if the sky turns pale and gray, I will keep this tender light, like a flame that softly stays. Even when the seasons change, you will be my morning hue. A spring dawn for two, with you. Morning light slipped through the shades, soft and warm upon your face. Spring leaned softly by the glass, slow and sweet with quiet grace. Coffee cooled between our hands, while the skyline woke below. In that hush before the day, my heart knew where it had to go. When you turned and smiled at me, all the room began to shine, like the dawn had found its place, just to meet your eyes and mine. Where morning meets your smile, love begins and stays a while. In the sunlight, in the air, I can feel you everywhere. Where morning meets your smile, all my restless thoughts go quiet. If this spring was made for two, then my day begins with you. Silver rain had kissed the pane, still your warmth remained in bloom. Every little breath we shared fell like perfume through the room. Curtains swayed in tender blue, and the sky was brushed in gold. Every step that led to you made my hidden heart unfold. Then I knew without a sound what the morning came to say. Like a song I'd always known, you had lit my world that way. Where morning meets your smile, love begins and stays a while. In the soft light, in the air, I can feel you everywhere. Where morning meets your smile, all my restless thoughts go quiet. If this dream was made for two, then my day begins with you. If the blossoms fade one day, if the sky turns pale and gray, I will keep this tender light, like a flame that softly stays. Even when the seasons turn, you will be my first hello. Where morning meets your smile, love still lingers like a light in your eyes and in the air. You are with me everywhere. Where morning meets your smile, all my restless thoughts grow quiet. Since the spring has led me here, every day begins with you.
with quiet grace. Coffee smoke and drifting air move between your hand and mine. Before the world was fully awake, love was already in our eyes. When you turned and smiled at me, time began to lose its speed. Like the dawn had found a song only hearts like ours could sing. Love wakes with the morning, in the tender April glow. In your eyes the day is blooming, like a dream I've come to know. Love wakes with the morning, soft as sunlight on your skin. If this spring has brought you to me, let this love begin. Window rain had left a trace, silver on the quiet glass. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to let it pass. Curtains swayed in pale blue air, while the city stirred below. And the closer that you came, the more my hidden heart would show. Then I knew without a word what the morning came to say. Like the light upon your smile, you had chased my dark away. Love wakes with the morning, in the tender April glow. In your touch the day is blooming, like a dream I've come to know. Love wakes with the morning, soft as sunlight on your skin. If this spring has brought you to me, let this love begin. If the blossoms fall one day, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep this dawn with me, like a fire that softly stays. Even when the seasons turn, you will be my first hello. Love wakes with the morning, and it never fades away. In your eyes my world is opening, like the light at break of day. Sunlight on your skin, since the spring has brought you to me, let this love begin.
We were drifting side by side under soft champagne-lit skies. Evening melted in the breeze like cool jazz on silver streets. City windows washed in gold. Time moved low and velvety slow before love found a single line. It was you and me that night. When you looked into my eyes, all the room turned still and bright. In the hush between our sighs, I could feel the stars lean in. You and me under spring skies, moonlight floating in your eyes. Every breath and every smile set my restless heart in time. You and me under spring skies, where the first warm feeling flies. If this night is love in bloom, stay with me beneath the moon. Morning traced the window glass. Silver clouds went drifting past. Every blossom by the road opened in your afterglow. Even silence found a swing, like a soft and smoky string. Every step and every sign drew your heart in close to mine. Then I knew without a doubt you were all my soul was for. In the hush between our sighs, spring was turning into truth. You and me under spring skies, moonlight floating in your eyes. Every breath and every smile set my restless heart in time. You and me under spring skies, where the first warm feeling flies. If this dream is love in bloom, stay with me beneath the moon. If the petals fade away, if the blue turns soft and gray, I will keep this evening light, like old vinyl in my mind. Years may wander, seasons fly, still I'll find you in the sky. You and me under spring skies, still the starlight in your eyes. every breath and every smile lives in me beyond the night. You and me under spring skies, where our tender memory flies. Even when the blossoms fall, you will be my spring through all. Cherry blossoms brushed your hair. April breathed between us there. Golden light on quiet streets. Soft jazz swayed beneath our feet. When you smiled, the night grew warm, like the hush before a storm. Before a word was rising up, we found the season we called love. And I knew the moment came when the wind said your sweet name. Every breath was soft enough to become the shape of love. It was the season we called love. Soft as moonlight from above, your name danced in the evening air, and my heart was waiting there. Between your touch and all my trust, spring became the two of us. Morning came with tender rain. Still your voice ran through my veins. Every bloom along the line opened like your hand in mine. Even silence sang so clear when you moved a little near. Then I felt the whole world start like a record in my heart. Then I knew we crossed the line from a maybe into mine. Every breath was soft enough to become a living love. It was the season we called love. Soft as moonlight from above, your eyes shone through the evening air, and my heart was waiting there. Between your touch and all my trust, spring became the two of us. If the flowers fade away, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep that gentle spark. You still bloom inside my heart. When the years move like the keep this spring alive. It was the season we called love. Still our moonlight from above. Your name lives in the evening air, and my heart is anchored there. Between your touch and all my trust, spring remains the two of us. Morning silk fell on your face. April haze had found its place. Cherry shadows lined the street. Low blue notes beneath our feet. Golden dusk above the town. You looked up, the lights turned down. Before love could wear a name, spring had turned our hearts to flame. When you smiled, the room grew slow, like a chord in afterglow. In the hush between our words, I could feel my whole heart turn. This is our first spring together, soft as dusk in satin weather. Every glance becomes a sign you are blooming in my mind. If love begins with little things, you are all my spring. Morning came in silver rain, still your voice ran through my veins. Every bloom along the lane opened when you said my name. Even silence tasted sweet, like a rhythm soft and deep. Holding hands beneath the sky, we let all our seasons rise. Then I knew without a doubt what my restless heart was about. In the hush between our words, I could feel forever start. This is our first spring together, bright as light on velvet weather. Every touch becomes a sign you are blooming in my mind. If love begins with little things, you are all my spring. If the blossoms drift away, if the clouds turn silver gray, I will keep this tender view. April starts and ends with you. When the years move on in ways, you'll remain my spring. This is our first spring together, soft and slow through every weather. Every glance still shines in me, like the bloom on every tree. If love begins with little things, you are all my spring.
Morning smoke fell on your skin, soft and low like early spring. Coffee shadows filled the room, amber light around your hair. City rooftops woke below, while the sky moved dark to gold. In that slow and breathing hush, love began its morning bloom. When you smiled, the room turned warm, like a note before the storm. In the hush so deep, so true, my whole night leaned into you. Morning bloom of love, rising with the sun above. In your eyes the daylight sways, like spring running through my veins. Morning bloom of love, soft as dreams we're thinking of. If this dawn is where we start, leave your fire inside my heart. Rain had kissed the window pane, still the dawn called out your name. Every little thing felt new, all the air was colored you. Curtains breathed, the breeze slipped through, like a slow baritone in blue. In that dim and quiet room, love became its deepest bloom. And I knew without a word, you were all the light I heard. In the warmth of morning blue, every road came back to you. Morning bloom of love, rising with the sun above. In your eyes the daylight sways, like spring running through my veins. Morning bloom of love, soft as dreams we're thinking of. If this dawn is where we start, leave your fire inside my heart. If the petals fall someday, if the gold light fades away, I will keep this tender view. Every dawn still leans to you, even when the seasons part, you will burn inside my heart. Morning bloom of love, still alive when day is done. In your eyes the daylight stays, like spring woven through my veins. fire inside my heart.
Silk dawn resting on your face, April drifting through the rain, cherry shadows veiled the street, blue notes gliding near our feet, city mirrors washed in gold. Time moves softer than before love knew the words to say. Spring just murmured out your name. When you turned and looked my way, silence swayed like cabaret. In that amber quiet flame, spring was wrapped around your name. When spring whispered your name, nothing stayed the same. In the breeze, in the rain, you were running through my veins. When spring whispered your name, love arrived that way. Through the bloom, through the sky, you became my sweetest light. Morning settled on the glass, silver clouds were drifting slow. Every bloom along the lane opened where your footsteps fell. Even silence learned to swing, soft as vinyl in the dark. Every breath became a sign. You were moving through my heart. Then I knew without a doubt what the night was singing of. In the hush between our words, spring had ripened into love. When spring whispered your name, nothing stayed the same. In the light, in the rain, you were flowing through my veins. When spring whispered your name, love arrived that way. Through the bloom, through the sky, you became my sweetest light. If the petals drift away, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep that velvet sound of your name still floating round. Years may fade like evening wine, still your spring will stay in mine. When spring whispered your name, nothing stayed the same. In my soul, in the rain, you are running through my veins. When spring whispered your name, love still feels that way. Through the bloom, through the sky, you remain my sweetest light. Dawn came drifting through the blinds, soft as gold on quiet skin. April breathing through the room, like the day could just begin. Coffee cooling by the bed, cherry glow across the wall. Before the morning found its voice, I was already yours at all. When you turned and looked my way, time grew slow and deep and warm, like the night had given in to a softer kind of storm. When dawn fell into spring, love began to bloom in your eyes, in your smile, in the silence of the room. When dawn fell into spring, all my shadows disappeared. If this morning came with you, then I know why I am here. Window rain had left a trace, silver on the quiet glass. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to let it pass. Curtains moved in pale blue light, while the city woke below. And the closer that you came, the more my hidden heart would show. Then I knew without a word what the morning came to say. Like the light upon your face, you had chased my dark away. When dawn fell into spring, love began to bloom in your touch, in your voice, in the stillness of the room. When dawn fell into spring, all my shadows disappeared. If this morning came with you, then I know why I am here. If the blossoms fade one day, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep this tender light, like a flame that softly stays. Even when the seasons turn, you will be my first hello. When dawn fell into spring, love is living still in your eyes, in your smile, like a song I always feel. When dawn fell into spring, all my shadows disappeared. Since this morning starts with you, I know why my heart is here.
saw your shadow by the door. Coffee smoke and quiet wind fell across the wooden floor. Golden haze around your smile made the room feel low and new. Before the day could find its voice, my heart was waking up to you. When you turned and looked my way, time moved slow and deep and clear, like the dawn had found a song it had kept for us to hear. In the morning light of spring, love was shining everywhere. In your eyes and in your voice, like a promise in the air. In the morning light of spring, you were all my heart could see. If this day begins with you, then this love belongs to me. Window rain had left a trace on the quiet glass in gold. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to leave untold. Curtains swayed in silver blue, morning hummed a dark refrain, and the closer that you came, spring was moving through my veins. Then I knew without a word what the sunlight came to prove. Every road I walked before led me to this room with you. In the morning light of spring, love was shining everywhere. In your touch and in your voice, like a promise in the air. In the morning light of spring, you were all my heart could see. If this day begins with you, then this love belongs to me. If the petals fade away, if the morning loses gold, I will keep your tender glow closer than my hands hands can hold. Even when the seasons turn, you will be my first hello. In the morning light of spring, love is shining everywhere. In your eyes and in your smile, like forever in the air. In the morning light of spring, you are all my heart can see. Since this day began with you, this love stays alive in me.
Morning poured across the room, soft as silver fading blue. Coffee warmth and quiet air fell between me and you. Cherry shadows on the wall danced beneath the waking sky. Before the day could find its voice, love was shining in your eyes. When you turned and smiled at me, time grew slow and tender too. Like the dawn had waited all night long, just to rise for me and you. A spring dawn for two, painted gold in every view. In your touch, in your breath, I could feel the world made new. A spring dawn for two, soft as dreams we're falling through. If this morning starts with love, then my heart begins with you. Window rain had left a trace, silver on the quiet glass. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to let it pass. Curtains swayed in pale spring light, while the city woke below. And the closer that you came, the more my hidden heart would show. Then I knew without a word what the morning came to prove. All the roads I walked before led me to this dawn with you. A spring dawn for two, painted gold in every view. In your hands, in your voice, I could feel the world made new. A spring dawn for two, soft as dreams we're falling through. If this morning starts with love, then my heart begins with you. If the blossoms fade one day, if the sky turns pale and gray, I will keep this tender light, like a flame seasons change, you will be my morning hue. A spring dawn for two, still alive in every hue. In your eyes, in your smile, I can see the whole world new. A spring dawn for two, soft as dreams that still come true. Since this morning starts with love, all my heart begins with you. Morning light slipped through the shades, soft and warm upon your face. Spring leaned softly by the glass, slow and sweet with quiet grace. Coffee cooled between our hands, while the skyline woke below. In that hush before the day, my heart knew where it had to go. When you turned and smiled at me, all the room began to shine, like the dawn had found its place, just to meet your eyes and mine. Where morning meets your smile, love begins and stays a while. In the sunlight, in the air, I can feel you everywhere. Where morning meets your smile, all my restless thoughts go quiet. If this spring was made for two, then my day begins with you. Silver rain had kissed the pane, still your warmth remained in bloom. Every little breath we shared fell like perfume through the room. Curtains swayed in tender blue, and the sky was brushed in gold. Every step that led to you made my hidden heart unfold. Then I knew without a sound what the morning came to say. Like a song I'd always known, you had lit my world that way. Where morning meets your smile, love begins and stays a while. In the soft light, in the air, I can feel you everywhere. Where morning meets your smile, all my restless thoughts go quiet. If this dream was made for two, then my day begins with you. If the blossoms fade one day, if the sky turns pale and gray, I will keep this tender light, like a flame that softly stays. Even when the seasons turn, you will be my first hello. Where morning meets your smile, love still lingers like a light in your eyes and in the air. You are with me everywhere. let me hear every day begins with you.
Morning light came through the blinds, laying gold across your face. Spring moved slowly through the room, soft and low, with quiet grace. Coffee smoke and drifting air move between your hand and mine. Before the world was fully awake, love was already in our eyes. When you turned and smiled at me, time began to lose its speed. Like the dawn had found a song only hearts like ours could sing. Love wakes with the morning, in the tender April glow. In your eyes the day is blooming, like a dream I've come to know. Love wakes with the morning, soft as sunlight on your skin. If this spring has brought you to me, let this love begin. Window rain had left a trace, silver on the quiet glass. Every little breath we shared felt too warm to let it pass. Curtains swayed in pale blue air, while the city stirred below. And the closer that you came, the more my hidden heart would show. Then I knew without a word what the morning came to say. Like the light upon your smile, you had chased my dark away. Love wakes with the morning, in the tender April glow. In your touch the day is blooming, like a dream I've come to know. Love wakes with the morning, soft as sunlight on your skin. If this spring has brought you to me, let this love begin. If the blossoms fall one day, if the April sky turns gray, I will keep this dawn with me like a fire that softly stays, even when the seasons turn. You will be my first hello. Love wakes with the morning, and it never fades away. In your eyes my world is opening, like the light at break of day. Love wakes with the morning, soft as sunlight on your skin. Since the spring has brought you to me, let this love begin.
We were drifting side by side under soft champagne-lit skies. Evening melted in the breeze like cool jazz on silver streets. City windows washed in gold, time moved low and velvety slow. Before love found a single line, it was you and me that night. When you looked into my eyes, all the room turned still and bright. In the hush between our sighs, I could feel the stars lean in. You and me under spring skies, moonlight floating in your eyes. Every breath and every smile set my restless heart in time. You and me under spring skies, where the first warm feeling flies. If this night is love in bloom, stay with me beneath the moon. Morning traced the window glass, silver clouds went drifting past. Every blossom by the road opened in your afterglow. Even silence found a swing, like a soft and smoky string. Every step and every sign drew your heart in close to mine. Then I knew without a doubt you were all my soul was for. In the hush between our sighs, spring was turning into truth. You and me under spring skies, moonlight floating in your eyes. Every breath and every smile set my restless heart in time. You and me under spring skies, where the first warm feeling flies. If this dream is love in bloom, stay with me beneath the moon. If the petals fade away, if the blue turns soft and gray, I will keep this evening light like old vinyl in my mind. Years may wander, seasons fly, still I'll find you in the sky. You and me under spring skies, still the starlight in your eyes. Every breath and every smile lives in me beyond the night. You and me under spring skies, where our tender memory flies. Even when the blossoms fall, you will be my spring through all.